El-Rufai, he thought after Tinubu became president, he was going to be a chief of staff or SGF. Asake. Which Asake be this? Former president of the Southern Kaduna People's Union, Sokapo, Dr. Jonathan Asake, dismissed the opposition coalition against the Tinubu administration, saying its leaders were only fighting personal battles because they were out of power. Okay, why are you telling us? We know. Then an interview with The Sun, Asake, who is a member of the Labour Party, when he was asked what his view about the coalition was, said that Northern elites had a tradition of complaining whenever a Southerner became Nigeria's president. He recalled that the coalition which produced the APC was and ousted former President Goodluck Jonathan was driven mainly by the desire to remove him, not to offer better leadership. And then we know the person that was behind that. We know the person that was behind the fact that they produced APC and ousted Goodluck Jonathan. That was our president now. And they are trying to do the same thing to him, so they should not complain. Abi now. Dr. Jonathan Asake said that if the personal interest of those championing the coalition were satisfied, they will not care even if Nigerians were taken into the forest and bite. He gave an example by recalling the period when El-Rufai was governor of Kaduna State, pointing to his utterances and his support for what he described as an evil administration. Asake noted that the same El-Rufai who now spoke harshly against Tinubu once took pride in claiming that he was the one who would champion Tinubu's emergence as president, which eventually happened. Yet, according to him, El-Rufai had now turned completely around and was showing outright hatred towards both Tinubu's government and President Tinubu himself. Further talking, he said, why? Because he thought after Tinubu became president, he was going to be a chief of staff or secretary to the government. But he was not given. His name was not mentioned as minister, but he was not made a minister. So now that his personal interest has not been taken care of, he turned against the government. Well, we all know that anyways. As Kelo says, Parrot, did anyone ask you this? Obviously, probably he went for an interview and they asked him. He chatted that was El-Rufai should go and sleep. At Samuel says, Mr. Jonathan, or what do you call yourself? Are you in this country called Nigeria? If so, you better close your dirty mouth. Why should he close his dirty mouth? He knows what he's saying now. He knows exactly what he's saying. At Buhari Kelani says, that's your opinion. Okay now. Lawa Nureni says, but hope is not totally gone away from him because Tinubu still had it in mind to compensate him, but he himself, El-Rufai, really spoiled this case. You know Tinubu is one kind-hearted man. He's kind-hearted. Really? Now what for now? That easily forgives people that offended him. And to justify his actions and claim. He forgives people easily, and yet we are going through all of this. He's a kind-hearted man. Indeed. Indeed. At Ibrahim Zubair says, you are only but a sinker, religious bigots. Okay. Aside Bakari says, oh yes, he was promised and nobody works for APC in the North and Nigeria at large. Umar Abdullah says, El-Rufai has not seen anything yet. Not only him, but any evil individual that don't want to see the poor sleep with their two eyes closed by hatred among people will never see the light of day. So you think that Tinubu loves you? Tinubu does not hate you. It is El-Rufai that hates you. That does not want the poor to sleep with their two eyes. They play. Ibrahim Ali says, this is 2 years now. His Excellency Malam Nasir El-Rufai is not in power. If he is the one doing the buying in the country or Southern Kaduna, as some pigs mentioned here, he could have been stopped by now. Who told you that? Now the can is still in sale, but every buying you mention his name. Sunday go buying 2 years of this government, nothing has changed except suffering every day. Looting continue, buying continue. If you want appointment in this government, just mention and say El-Rufai name and you get one. So you say, but he worked more than Festus Keyamo. He received a lot of bullets even in Chatham House And this is how Tinubu paid him. Well, that is life. That is life. Biodun Aguda says, no controversy, politics is a matter of personal interest. As Bisola is a selfish interest, okay. As our man says, idiotic, wetin happen? Anil Boyeso says, Nigeria's politicians are greedy. Virtually 90% of them, they want to still remain in power where they know they are not relevant to be there. I blame the Nigerian constitution that gives them the room to behave anyhow. How can a former governor become a minister? A senator can run more than 3 times. The constitution needs to be tinkered. Yes, they need to change that constitution. You leave the governorship seat and the next thing you are becoming a minister. Like why? You're becoming a senator. As well. Ella Yaya says he thought he's smarter than Ashiwaju. Okay, so he helped Ashiwaju and they promised him something. He got you what you needed and you did not give him what you promised him. That is wrong. And that is what they do. They promise and fail. When they are coming in, they say they will do this, they will help you, they will make the country better. But once they get there, they don't do what they have promised. That's not a criteria for a good president. Don't do that. Okay, says tell your master to stop his death rate as a result of hunger and suffering in Nigeria. El-Rufai is not in government now. Tell your master to concentrate. It is his good work that can bring him back 2027, or he must leave if he continues this way. You are one of those men that will make him lose in 2027 because you are deceiving him. From the very day your brain has left your head to your stomach, wetin happen? Wetin happen? Mega Osebek says that's Nigeria politicians, including yourself, that is blaming him. If you are to be in the shoe, you might probably have done worse. Baron Gordon says all this useless coalition is a direct result of anger, frustration, and rejection. El-Rufai is an expired spent us. Oh, really? Okay. Lucky Udomoto says Northerners don't know how to run Nigeria effectively for progress and prosperity of the country. They are only interested in power grabbing. It's so unfortunate. What's happen? Are you not okay? Emmanuel Adams, are you not a betrayer? Don't worry, the money you collected without doing anything with it during your contest as a governorship candidate last election, that money will buy you and your wetin happen. Wow, now the course. Peter says, Shehu Nabiru, you are a bloody liar. If El-Rufai is not interested in government, why did he come out for ministerial screening? This is all my listeners. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.